Hi, this is Fuad Abasov, a broker with Right at Home Realty, and this is your monthly real estate statistics. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very joyful new year despite these difficult times. May this new year be full of bright opportunities for all of you. A year 2021 was one of the hottest years in Canadian real estate history. It was an extraordinary year that will be remembered for record-breaking sales and price gains of over 20%. Imbalance between supply and demand and low inventory of homes for sale proved a major driver of prices in 2021. As per real estate brokerage Zocasa, the Canadian Real Estate Association cites only 4 times in history when the national total months of inventory on the market dropped below 2 months, and they were all in 2021. When there were quieter months in the market this past year, it was not because of declining demand, but because there were fewer homes for sale. Ontario was already a tough market to get into before the pandemic, but 2021 real estate market put home purchases way out of reach for many, and unfortunately it looks as housing prices will continue to grow in 2022, however at a slower pace compared to previous year. This could be in part caused by the rise of interest rates as early as April. With interest rates expected to start rising in time for the busy spring real estate market, some buyers may be looking to lock in a rock bottom rate now, since they aren't likely to get any breaks on prices, making January through March another Black Friday looking months. This being said, sellers market is likely to prevail in 2022, given that adding supply to the market isn't a quick fix. Now, let's take a look at how prices of detached homes in December looked in comparison to December of last year. Toronto detached home sales in December were up by 13% compared to December of last year. However, the price compared to November was down at $1.69 million. The amount of sold properties were 525, and the amount of new listings went down by 8%. In the city of Vaughan, average selling price compared to December of last year was up by 26% and remained similar to November at $1.95 million. Selling prices of detached homes in Richmond Hill continued to rise, was up by 28% compared to December of last year, and is sitting just over $2 million. An average selling price of a detached home in Mississauga continues to climb months over months. It is 28% higher than it was in December of last year and is sitting at $1.81 million, a $200,000 increase from just November. Detached home sales in Markham. Just like everywhere else, the amount of sold properties was down, but the average selling price compared to last year was up by 33% and is sitting at $1.92 million. Although the amount of sold detached homes in Newmarket was down 3 times compared to November, the average selling price was $1.45 million, was higher than in November and 39% higher than in December of last year. In Aurora, the average selling price compared to December of last year was up by 19%, however it remained the same as in November at $1.67 million. The amount of sold properties was down by 2%. Innisfil continues to see home prices rise months over months. It is up 53% compared to December of last year and is sitting at $1.21 million. Detached home sale prices in Bradford were up by 32% compared to December of last year and are sitting at $1.27 million. The amount of sold properties was the same as in November, however the prices keep going up. King City has a larger mix of smaller and bigger properties compared to other major areas of Toronto, so the average selling price will fluctuate from month to month. In December it was $2.7 million, a 23% increase from December of last year. Detached home sale prices in Milton. It was up by 30% compared to December of last year, at $1.57 million. It is lower than it was in November. The amount of sold properties was also down by 28%. The average selling price of detached home in Stouffville is $2.27 million, a 96% increase from December of last year. This price reflects the sales of a few larger parcels of land that happened in December of this year. A few words about Toronto condominium market. The Greater Toronto Area condo market has endured a particularly rough couple of years, with demand for multi-unit housing like condominiums losing traction over single-family and townhomes that offer a bit more breathing room during pandemic conditions. Some experts think that things could change in 2022, forecasting a potential surge in condo demand that could be accompanied by skyrocketing prices. When it costs twice as much or more to own a house amid runaway prices, it's fair to assume buyers with less capital to invest will be bringing new demand to the condo market in 2022 and will fuel price appreciation accordingly. If you'd like to receive your own report about sales on your street or in the neighborhood, please call me at 647-801-3401 or email me at sold@fuadhomes.com. Thanks for watching and see you next month.